Good morning, Maya.
Good morning. How are you doing, Phil?
Very well. How are you?
Pretty good. Let me just connect this quick. All right, guys, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me for our lower body strength and core today. We're gonna get slowly started for our warm-up, guys. We're gonna need just a really lightweight, okay, about 5 pounds or so. And that's pretty much it, okay? And we're gonna be doing everything else body weight. You guys cannot hear me, let me know. My setting is kind of jumping back and forth here. I'm not sure why. No. We'll see. Hopefully you'll be. Can you hear me now? Well, I'm by the screen, so you will hear me right now. It is not letting me select my AirPods as a source of stuff for the speaker, so I have no idea why that's happening. But anyway. Well, we'll get started anyway. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So for warm up, guys, okay, starting with lateral shuffle, you're gonna get nice and low. We're gonna shuffle it out about 3 meters out, 3 meters back. We'll do 5 of those. Everything's gonna go essentially 5 times except one exercise. Second exercise, you're gonna need your lighter weight for. We're gonna sink low, and we're gonna pass the bell or the weight or whatever you have. Okay, from hand to hand. We'll go 5 times one way, five times the other way. Try to make sure that we're sitting nice and low and still keeping the spine long, so we're not rotating or shifting the hips. Then our next one will go into a single leg RDL pickup. You can lift your item and put it on an elevated platform as needed. So we'll go single leg, nice and slow. We're gonna drop the weight down, bring it back up, lift without it. Slowly lift the heel, grab onto it, pull back up through. So we're working on stability here, trying to keep the hips close, lead with the heel, and we'll do little square hops. So you're gonna jump in a square motion. And I will go 5 times one way, 5 times the other way. Just slow hops. We cannot jump, we can run it, kind of corner to corner as if you had a square on the ground. And then the last one, we have overhead reverse lunges, straight arms overhead. We're gonna drop the knee down, try to twist the thumbs back, palms towards each other, extend those arms overhead. Okay, so we're going 5, 5, 3 per side for the RDL pickup, and then square hops and the reverse lunges, also 5 repetitions each. Okay, all right, okay, let's get started. Here we go. Getting nice and low. Shuffle it out 5 times. All right, once we get 5, grab the weight, think low, lift the chest, pass it from hand to hand, between the legs. We shouldn't be really leaning in as we pass it. Try to stay strong. One position, you're gonna feel your legs warm up. And 5 the other way. Awesome, okay, and single leg RDL, lift the heel, set the weight on the ground, and then nice and slow, lift the heel, pick it back up. Take your time, try to make sure we're moving from the hips. All right, 3 and 3. And once we get those done, we're gonna come into the square hops for 5. Again, working on the stability. Don't let your knee cave in. Think about spreading the toes, gripping the ground. Awesome, okay, we got square hops. All right, so again, we can jump it, all right, or you can kind of run it, spot to spot, okay? 5 of those each direction. The bigger the square, the harder it's gonna be, the more it's gonna get your heart rate up. And then overhead reverse lunges, staying tall, drop the knee down, come up, alternate, right, left. I will do 5 aside here. Nice work. Okay, I'm only go one more time through, guys. Sitting nice and low. Shuffle it out. Here we go. 5 times. Once we get 5 shuffles in, grab that weight, sink low, back nice and strong, and we'll pass the weight. 5 times one way, and reverse the direction of their figure 8. Try to keep your shoulders back, chest out.
I do my head toss, check my nails, baby, how you feeling? Head toss, check my nails, baby, how you feeling? Ooh, child, tired of the bullshit, gone dust your shoulders off.
Awesome, okay, RDLs, pick it up off the ground. And you can also set it on the bench or elevate it if you find getting to the ground is just a little too much, especially if we're tight in the hamstrings. We're doing 3 repetitions here, 3 pickups, 3 put downs, and then switching sides. And when we're done, 5 repetitions for the jump, each way. Here we go. And then reverse it. And then reverse lunges, our last one, and we'll stretch. Here we go. Awesome work. Okay, grab some water. Now we'll stretch our quads, bring your heel in, reach up, other side. I'll go back and forth for a side. Here we go. Try to keep your knees next to each other. Press the hips through, strong.
Baby, how you feeling?
Now, once we get forward side, we're gonna come into lateral lunge. Open up through the inner thighs and then reach up with the same side hand. So if you go to your right, you're gonna reach your right arm up. Your other hand can come onto the knee. I'll go back and forth 4 times. Drop, a little bit of bootstraps, hands on the laces, drop down, shift a little on the bottom, lift the hips. Awesome, okay, and then we're gonna come down on our mat. Chest down, we're gonna bring our one knee up. Hands are gonna be underneath your shoulders. Press up, lean into the bent knee, lower down. We'll do 4 of those. We'll open up our hips. A little bit of extension through the spine. All right, 4 and then switch sides. 4 on the other side. And a last one on all 4s. Strong through the spine again and core. Lift the heel, open to the side. We'll go 5 hip circles on the right. And then switch directions, 5 the other way. Keeping the upper body nice and still. Now we'll switch to the other side. Again, both directions, 5 and 5, shoulders still. Try not to move through your lower back. Awesome, okay. Warm up is done, we're gonna move on. So, moving on to our first set, guys, here. We're gonna do an exercise to get our heart rate up to start a little bit. Now we're gonna focus on the legs and the core. Okay, so our first one, we're gonna start with dumbbell thrusters. We're gonna do 8 repetitions, okay? You can use 1 or 2 weights based on what you have at home, okay? If you have 1, bring it under the chin. We're gonna squat down, drive up, press it over the shoulders, okay? Just try to stay nice and strong through the core. Okay, second one, we're gonna come into step up and reverse lunge. Again, option to use 1 or 2 dumbbells. If you're using 1, you would step up with your same side leg, drive the knee up, and then your same side leg drops back. So I drive up, drop back, okay? If you don't have a box, we just go forward lunge, reverse lunge, back and forth here, okay? So trying to stay tall, we'll do 6 repetitions of each. Then we're gonna come down on our mat, come into T's and W's. So you're on your belly, we're gonna go straight arms to the side, thumbs are up, draw the elbows in, reach out. Elbows in, reach out. So we make a W from our arms and into a T. Try to keep your feet off the ground. Look down to the mat, and if you would like, you can keep light weights in your hands. We'll do 15 of them. And our last one here, we're gonna come into a lateral lunge. Okay, we want your weight in your hands. We'll alternate. Right, bring it in. Right, left, bring it in. Sink into the heel, make sure we're pushing through the heels. All right, over here. So we'll go 8 reps aside here. Sorry, 6 reps aside here. So we got 8 for the thrusters, 6 for the step up reverse lunge, 15 for the Superman, and another 6 per side, okay, for the lateral lunges here. So we'll do 3 rounds through, and then we have a little mini set that we're gonna do all together. All right, okay, let's get started. Thrusters to start, 8 repetitions. I'm gonna guide you through it, remind you of the reps, guys. Here we go. Sit back into the heels, drop the hips up and through. Make sure you stack everything on the top. Give me 8. And then step up reverse lunges, 6 times each. Again, if you have 1 dumbbell, same side leg goes up, and then step it back. Try to drive through the heel on the box. Shoulders are back, chest is up. And switch it up. All right, and coming onto the mat, Superman, 15 repetitions. Start with the T and then draw the elbows in 15 times, not too fast. I should really feel it through the upper back, between the shoulder blades, through the glutes, lower back. Give me 15. And then lateral lunges. Grab your weight, 1 or 2. Run right, left. Sit back into the heel. Those are forward. And don't rotate your chest. 6 reps aside. Alright, so guys, when we're done, back to the thrusters. Alright, 8 repetitions, 1 or 2 weights. Squat down, press up. Try to get lots of depth on your squats. And then going right into step up, reverse lunge. And pressing through the heel as we step up onto our stair or box, perhaps a bench, whatever you have at home. 6 repetitions, all one side, and then switch it up. Okay, once we're done, right into Supermans for 15. And we're starting with those thumbs up. Squeeze in. See if you can rotate your palms forward. 15 repetitions. And then 6 aside, lateral lunges next. Let's get lots of depth on the lateral lunges as well. Sink into the heel. Don't let your knees drive forward. Think of it as a single leg squat. You're pushing your hips back over the heels every time. Nice work, guys. One more round through into the thrusters. Here we go.
Put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight.
Step up, with that knee drive, and reverse lunge. Drive through the heel, come up tall. Let's make sure we're getting lots of range of motion here, even on our last set. Awesome, okay, Superman, 15 lateral lunges, 6, okay? If you're done, give me thumbs up, so I know that you're finished.
Put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. Excuse me, and I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. And baby, I'ma make you feel so good tonight. 'Cause we might not get tomorrow.
Lateral lunges, 6 aside, sit back, chest out. Awesome work, guys. Keep it up. Awesome work. Okay, finish it up. Grab some water. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys to our next set. You can sip on water. Here we go. So we're gonna go into plank, arm leg lift, and wall sit. We're gonna do it as an EMOM. So every minute on a minute, you work for 4 minutes straight, essentially, because there's no rest breaks. I know, that's the way I built it. Anyway, plank position, nice and strong. Okay, we lift right arm, left leg. Whoops. Left arm, right leg. Trying to stay strong through the core. We do 6 aside. Try not to wiggle the hips. Okay? If we cannot go on our toes, we can always go knees down, just reach with the arms. Or we can make it a little easier by coming up onto that box here, okay? And then we're gonna go right into a wall sit. Any spot you have on the wall, anywhere wall is fine. If you really don't have any, you come into a low squat, okay? Our wall sits, we want 90 degrees at the knees, right in here. Shoulders back, chest up. And we're just gonna work the quads. Here we go. We got every minute on a minute. So I'm gonna tell you always when the time is up. When we come from the wall sit right into our plank, then back to the wall sit. No breaks, you just keep going back and forth, okay? All right, everybody ready? I'm not. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Plank position, 6 aside here, guys. I don't know if I forgot to mention the reps. 6 aside, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Try to keep your balance. Again, you can come from the knees if needed, right in here. Now, once you get 6 aside, wall sit. Get nice and low on the wall. Shoulders back, chest up. Ideally, hands come to the side. You want to make it more challenging. Arms straight up in front of you for the shoulder burn. Nice work. We got 10 seconds. We're going back to the plank. In 3, oh, sorry, no. 3, 2, 1, and go. Plank position, arm like leg lift. Here we go. Right away.
She's nothing like a girl you've ever seen before. Nothing you can compare to your neighborhood. Oh, I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful.
As soon as you're done, back on the wall. Pressing through the feet, 90 degrees in the knees and the hips. Shoulders roll back, lift your chest. Nice work, guys. Keep it up. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back in a plank. Round number 3. Let's go. Awesome work, everybody. Keep it up. Really focus on keeping the hips still, so we're not rocking.
Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love.
Once you get 6 aside, back on the wall.
Down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough.
We have one more round left after this one.
Down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down, down.
Hopefully you feel the burn by now. If you don't, go a little lower. Sing those hips down.
Down, down, down.
What? Sorry, just quickly. What if it's
3, 2, 1. One more round. Let's go. Back in that plank. Awesome work. 6 aside. Over down. That's really challenge yourself. Get a little bit lower. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice work, everybody. Grab some water. Moving on to our next set. Awesome job. Okay, so our next set, guys, 4 exercises again that we're gonna rotate through. Our first one, box power-ups. Okay, we're gonna go 1 foot up, little hop, see if you can take off. Okay, cannot jump on the box. Okay, then we're gonna always drive up from here, little hop. Okay, we would do all one side. Okay, for 4 aside. You don't wanna drive, you don't wanna jump, either knee drives, double the reps. You would be nice and fast. Coming up here, same, okay, right in here. 8 aside, okay? If you're doing no jumps, you're going double the reps. Double leg, single leg, RDL. Dumbbell, not double leg. We're gonna lift the heel up. We're gonna balance into it, side to side. We worked on it in our warm up. Heel up, move that bell side to side. Come up, okay? If you have lower back issues, may not be the greatest move for us, then go into RDLs only. So you would just go here, okay? But everybody else, see if you can find your balance there. Pass it back and forth, okay? We'll go 5 aside. V-ups, we're going on the mat, 8 reps aside here. So you're gonna go onto one hip, arm goes overhead, toes and hand together. A little hard, you're doing single leg, okay? 8 repetitions per side for the core here. And then our last one, lateral walk, okay? If you have a mini band, I want you to bring a mini band around your knees. Now we're gonna walk it out to the side, keeping our hips low. If you don't have a band, you're gonna grab a weight. You're gonna do it weighted, or you can do both always, right? It's always an option. All right, we're doing 15 aside there. So reps are again, 4 aside to start, and then 5 aside for that single leg RDL, 8 repetitions per side for the re-ups, and then 15 for the lateral walks, okay? We'll do 3 rounds through. Let's get started. Power ups are first. Here we go. 4 aside or double the reps if you're not jumping. Here we go.
If the answer isn't fair, then call on me. When you need somebody.
Nice work, guys. Okay, going right into our RDL. So same side leg goes up. Pass it back and forth. Come up tall. Should really feel it in the hamstring and the glutes of that standing leg. Focus on keeping your hips squared and lead with the heel. Most importantly, don't bend at your waist. Wow. Struggling with balance today. Six repetitions per side, okay? Once you're done, V up. You got 8 aside. Now on the mat, arm and feet come together. You can lean into that arm in front of you a little bit. Now you wanna make it harder, grab a lighter weight. And bring that weight overhead. 8 times through. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, we got mini band, lateral walk. Mini band goes around the knees. Oh, you can grab a weight. Okay. 15 aside. Stay tall, chest up. You don't have 15 steps out. You go maybe 5 and 5, maybe 3 and 3, and repeat that until you get to your 15. Either way, hips low. Work those legs. Feel it in the glutes, quads. Once you're done your 15 power-ups, 4 aside, let's go. Awesome, once you're done, RDL, left the same side heel. Keep your balance, pass the weight. Again, if this is bothering your back, just go into regular RDLs, and without passing that dumbbell. Ah. 6 times each way, here we go. Lead with the heel, and before you pass it, make sure you gather yourself, pause there. Awesome work, okay? Then we're going into V-ups. Again, lean into the arm. Again, grab a weight if you would like. 8 aside. Performing single leg. If you would like, also either side. Well done, everyone. Okay, going into the lateral shuffle next, 15. Or shuffle, I should say, lateral walk. We want those feet apart. Alright, those feet don't come together. We keep the hips low. If you looked at your shoulders, then you travel side to side. They don't go up and down. They stay at the same level. Ideally low. Keep it up, guys. 15 reps a side. Keep it up, keep it up. All right, finish it off, and then last round, power ups. Here we go. For a side.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you.
Awesome work, guys. Into single leg RDLs next. 6 times. Strong core. Same side hip. Closes down. Try to keep your toes on the back foot down to the ground. Don't let your hips open up. We'll get into your glute a little bit more this way.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh.
Nice work. 6 times through here. Keep it up. Focus on your form, especially on that last set when we get a little tired. Never sacrifice form for weight or for speed. So we want our form and technique to be ideally as flawless as possible before we add speed to it or before we add weight to it. Nice work, guys. Can I finish your 6 aside? V-ups, hands and feet together. 8 times.
So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I beg you to be that again.
And the last one, lateral shuffle. 15 reps aside.
I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I make you do it all again.
I've really challenged yourselves by going a little bit lower. Let's go. Awesome work, everyone. Finish it off. Grab some water. Give me thumbs up once you finish. Awesome. Hey, into our last set. We're gonna go into an EMOM again. Every minute on a minute, okay? We're gonna have 2 exercises back and forth, no breaks again. Just working for 4 minutes straight. First one, we're gonna do a glute bridge walkout. So you're on your shoulders and on your heels. We're gonna lift up, we're gonna straighten the legs, keep our hips off the ground, pull back in, drive the hips high. I go 5 times. Again, not too fast. I wanna feel it, balance on that one leg, extend it. We'll go 5 aside, roll over, rocking plank. Coming from our toes, rocking forward and back. Okay? Option to just stay in a regular plank. Okay? So elbows down. Can also lift up on the box if needed. Okay? We're gonna go 4 rounds through. So 5 aside for the glute bridge walkout. And then rock it out. Literally. All right, everybody get ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Hips high, onto your heels, don't let your hips touch. You feel the hamstrings and glutes working here. Once you get 5, switch legs. Lead with the other leg. Try to stay in your heels, not your toes here. So engage the posterior side of our body. And then flip over. Here we go. Awesome work, guys. We got 10 seconds before we flip back onto our shoulders. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift the hips, work it out, drive through the heels back up. 5 aside, and then switch legs. Strong through the core, don't let your belly soften. Now once you get 5 aside, flip over, plank, here we go. And don't let your hips sag, think about squeezing your glutes and the belly button in a little, bracing. 5 more seconds, onto your shoulders, ready, and flip. Let's go. Five aside here. And flip over, plank position. Here we go. Almost done, guys. Keep it up. Stay strong. 15 seconds to go here. One more round.
Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad bitches like me, it's hard to come by. The Patron,
3, 2, 1, flip over. Here we go, last round. You got this. Keep working. Five aside. And then finish off in that plank. Here we go. Ten more seconds. Let's go. Strong core. Squeeze those glutes. All the way till the end. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice work, everybody. Good job, guys. All right, okay, grab a sip of water. We are all done for today. Nice work, everybody. If you have time to stretch or roll out for a few minutes, Go ahead, focus on the hips, focus on the legs. Otherwise, we are signing out here. Good job, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Maya.
Thanks.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Maya.
Great work, everybody.